What's up, everyone? It is your boy Victor Freeze, and I have a new layout for how I'm gonna do things on this channel. So this was before, like right before the Combat League came out, and I was like, man, you know, I really don't want to put relationship times over Combat League videos. So I'm gonna just do, well, this is ranked before Combat League, but I'm gonna do some player matches when I want to do some relationship times. And then the Combat League, I will commentate myself. So I hope y'all enjoy that. But without further ado, hit my Catherine music. So today, let me paint the picture for you. You and your lover, or whatever the fuck y'all are. All right, it's been going good. And you're like, you know what, baby? Let's move in. Oh, it's scary. I know. It's scary. I know. You gotta live with this other human being who has their own gross things that they do, and you gotta worry about what they do and what you do around them. And oh, I know it can be gut wrenching, but I have done it. You know what I'm saying? I have done it, so I will be your guide through how to move in with your significant other. So as you know, I have different checkpoints that I would like to meet, and it won't be different today. So there's some checkpoints you have to meet before you decide to spend 80% of your day with this person. That's if you're not working. If you are working, you got to come home to this person. So after a good day, you got to come home to him. After a bad day, you got to come home to him. You have to remember these things. Good or bad day, you're going home. And do you want to see this person if you had a bad day? Are they going to make it better? Are they going to make it worse? You got to think about these things. Because first thing that could happen, and you know, I'm going to give a little bit of myself. You know, I mean, y'all don't know, I'm studying for IT work. And I'm doing some IT work, and you know, and IT is stressful, man. It's hard. You know, there's a lot you gotta learn. There's a lot you gotta do. And I remember I got home, and my girlfriend was not in a peachy mood herself, and you know, yelling ensued. The reason yelling ensued is we're both hard-headed. All right. We both ain't got no fucking sense. But it was just amplified that it was a bad day for the both of us at that point. And, you know, later we both apologized, but it didn't really have to come to all that. You know? Just think if you had a hard day at work, and then you come home and your girl bitching. Or you come home and your dude whiny. You know what I'm saying? This goes for men too. You know what I'm saying? I can actually talk about the women on this one because I know women that have gone through this. The woman's the only one that's working. She may have a great job, like a doctor or a real estate agent or, you know, some shit like that. She come home, the man's like, hey, now when you gonna cook for me? Girls don't want to hear that shit. Girls do not want to hear that shit. Especially after a long day at work, they've been busting their ass all day, and then they come home, hey, I need some eggs and some rice and some shrimp. And she can be like, bitch, do you work? See, that leads to problems. And for men, the last thing I want to come home to is my girl bitching at something. Like, can you give me 10 minutes before I get through the door? I think, see, girls go like, well, can I just state my opinion? Oh, so you don't want me to talk to you? No, that's not it. There's a thing called a time and a motherfucking place. There's a thing called a time and place. If I'm calmed down and you're like, hey, there's something that you did that I didn't particularly like, and it's been 30 minutes after I've gotten home, if I bitch at you then I'm not the right one for you. Alright? But if I've just gotten into the house and I come to yelling and screaming, you may get chopped in the throat. That's just how it is. You may get incinerated around here. You may just get clotheslined. Alright? My favorite heel was JBL. You might get clotheslined from hell. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm like, dog, I just got home from work. I had to work overtime and I'm coming home to bitching. that's not good. But I know, like, most people think, well, think about the good things. The best thing for like for men is like if she comes home and like if you come home and she's just like on her knees with the collar on, like I'm ready. Then that's a great day. Or if you get home and you know what I'm saying, she's just there and she's made dinner, she probably ran your bath water or some shit. Or if she comes home, man, you've cleaned up the house, you know what I'm saying, you're doing everything you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, make sure the house stays nice and shit. And why does this always fucking happen? Niggas just quit for no reason. Fuck. On to the next game. Oh shit, collector. Holy shit, it's been a minute. I'll be like, yeah. Your girl gets home and you know, if you surprised her, you got all the house all clean, you know what I'm saying? You got everything nice, you know what I'm saying? She could come home, ain't no problem. You probably cooked or something, because you know some girls can't cook. I don't know why I would be with you, but I mean, you either need to know how to cook or bake. You gotta pick one. You can't suck at both. You legit can't. No, you can't suck at both. You gotta either cook or bake. Cause I love muffins. Gotta have them. Anyway, so yeah, that's another thing about moving in. The one you love may be a dirty piece of shit. Not in the they just leave shit around. Like that's horrible. Like fuck that. But let's say you come to your master bedroom and there's just clothes everywhere. Like fuck it. Like my room right now, just clothes everywhere. I know where everything is, but I mean, it's not the best looking place. Can you deal with that? Because I know I've gotten called on that many a time. Why isn't this room fucking clean? I'm like, maybe because I know where everything is. Like I know where everything goes, you know. But it may. I fucked up right there. Y'all saw that. I had like 5 chances to kill him. But like things just could be everywhere. You're like, man, fuck this. But instead of, you know, also, if you're moving in with somebody, make sure that you at least love them enough to not be pissed if they do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just blow up at them because like, okay, you can argue a lot with your girl when she ain't got the key to your apartment. You know what I'm saying? Once you got the key to your apartment and you yell at her, you still gotta live with her. Like, she's still there. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna go away just because you fucking yelled at her. Now you gotta deal with a disgruntled girlfriend who won't give you no ass and is upset with you and is gonna make all those snippy remarks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you would've cleaned this room, it wouldn't be no problem. Like, god damn, bitch. But you brought that on yourself. Now I can understand like a big thing. Like if it's something super big, that's why you gotta know your partner though. You gotta know who you're moving in with. I wouldn't move in with anyone that I didn't like, you know, that I didn't at least have great care for. Like I wouldn't move in with anyone that I don't know almost fully. Cause I ain't about to move in with some nigga I don't know. Turns out he's a killer. You know what I'm saying? Turns out she's just crazy. Like, nah, man. Fuck that. You gotta be in a stable relationship, too. Because, let's say, girls, you move in with your dude, right? Happiest moment of your life. I finally get to move in, ain't gotta deal with my bullshit parents that didn't like him. Why didn't they like him anyway? Turns out he cheated on you. Okay, now most girls are like, well, I'm leaving him. Yeah, but where are you gonna go? See, that's why you gotta have a stable relationship, because there's only 2 ways out of that situation. The 2 ways are both, well, one is criminal. Like, you could just burn the shit down, but like, what sane person would do that? Exactly. You're not sane. So like, maybe don't do that, but if you do that, you're gonna go to jail. But at least he won't have an apartment or a house, you know? So you gotta think about that. It's kind of pros and cons, really. Or you gotta move in with your parents, and your parents are gonna be like, I fucking told your dumbass so. And like, so that's why you gotta know. Especially if especially if you move into an apartment, right? And you're not on the lease, or you move into a house and you're not on the deed. See, I'm giving women's game here, because my family has all my family's males, because we have a lot of males in our family. We're always on the lease. So if a girl gets out of line to their standards, well, get out then, and then what are you gonna do? See, that's why you gotta know or have a backup plan, especially as a female, because they be bullshitting with the checks out here, and you know how it goes, man. I ain't gotta tell y'all, but like, you gotta have a plan for that. It can't just be, well, I love him and he'll never treat me like that, because when this Asian comes by, I'm a fucker, and then you gotta get out. or you're going to jail because you killed me, you killed her, you bleached my shit, you destroyed my... No, if you destroy my PS4, you're gonna die. There's a lot of things that can happen just because you didn't have a backup plan. Because shit happens in relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be all peaches and roses. Like, when y'all are living separately, if y'all get into an argument, I could just hang up. You know what I'm saying? But if we get into an argument and you're just in the next room, I mean, goddamn, man, you got to deal with that. It forces you to not run away from your problems. Yeah, you can get in the car and leave for like a couple hours, but then what? That's your house, so you're gonna be in the house. And that just gives her time to burn your shit. So can you really leave? No. All right. Can you really leave? No. But man, it's been all doom and gloom for this fucking first half. But let me get to some of the positives, man. Positives is that's in-house pussy. Now let's think about this. You don't have to go to her house. You don't have to sneak around a mama's place or a dad's place to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to drive so far to get box. You come home and she's like, hey babe, do you want to do some fun shit? And it's like, yes, every time. 10 out of 10 times would accept fun shit. So, like, that's in-house. It grows your love. If you're gonna marry this person, you kind of have to fucking live together. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest living together beforehand, but hey, most people don't follow my fucking advice. Beforehand, I'm living with somebody just to see how they are. What's another pro? She helps you with unless she's a housewife, she helps you with the bills. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you have a job and it's all right. Let's say you're a starter somewhere. We out of college, man. We ain't gonna get that 100 racks right out the gate. Sometimes you gotta start with like 60 racks. You get the 60 racks a year, and she gets the 60 racks a year. That's pretty fucking good. You can buy Subway without feeling bad. That's pretty fucking good. You can live comfortably. Y'all pay half. Y'all won't be needing nothing. Shit, that's pretty good. What else? He or she can it's just your love will grow. They can do things, and now that since y'all together, y'all can be more spontaneous. It's not like you have to set a date to do some shit anymore. Now you be like, let's just go to Vegas. Fuck it. We both got days off. Let's go to Vegas. Let's fucking go to Vegas. Why the fuck not? And he or she'll be like, hell yeah, let's go to Vegas. Hell yeah, let's go to Colorado. Hell yeah, let's go to Canada. You know what I'm saying? I do want to go to Canada, man. It seems like a great place. But yeah, so she could say all of those. Y'all can come out with just spontaneous shit. Crack his rib cage. And yeah, like that's great. That's one thing that I love. As I'm living with somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, let's just go somewhere. Fuck it. Let's do it. Just fuck it. Yeah, you gotta deal with a period and shit, but like, that's why you gotta. She's not gonna book a trip on her period. I don't believe. Yeah, what instance would she book a trip on her period? Still, like, I don't care if my girl's on a period. I'm not fucking, but I'm not with you just to fuck. That's just only 25%. Damn, that's a big percent now that I think about it. 25%. That's a quarter of a pie. Well, it's a good ass pie. What can I say? So, But moving in can be daunting because you're gonna have some naysayers, you're gonna have some haters, and I'm not talking about haters like, you know, like rap beef haters where it's just like random niggas on like Twitter and shit. It's like your family. Like, you know, your family that like didn't want y'all together in the first place. They're just gonna grow now. They're just gonna be waiting for you to come crawling back to them like, oh, he cheated on me, or she was fucking my homeboy, sucking his dick on webcam. You know what I'm saying? She has a premium Snapchat and I didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're just waiting for that moment where you come crawling back to them. They're talking about how ain't shit this nigga is. And, you know, I have always been a practitioner of let's prove niggas wrong. You know, that's why you gotta go through the goods and the bads. The good is really good. Like, just imagine you fucking on a couch, right? And you bought it. Like peep game. You bought this couch, and now you're fucking on it. Good day. All right. Oh, this love seat. Might as well put some juices on it. Wait, she knows how to make my perfect amount of soft-boiled eggs? Holy shit. And the bads are, you get into an argument with her, and then like you gotta see her the next day in your bed on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, something happens in your relationship, you know, and you don't feel the same about her because you moved in. But it's a daunting step, but it's a step that needs to be taken if you're gonna take the next step. If you're just fucking hoes, I don't know why you moved her into your house if you're just fucking hoes. I'll keep it all the way real with you. Like, don't be fucking hoes and let them live with you. No. You gotta really feel a certain type of way about this person. Because if something happens and you gotta break it off, it hurts for both of you. You know? Like, if you gotta break off this relationship because y'all ain't working, alright? First of all, it's daunting because I don't want to kick anyone out into the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? I don't just, man, get out. But it's a necessary evil because I don't want my friends and followers to stay in a relationship that they hate just because they're nice people. No, do not be nice. Be an asshole. Listen, I need you to get the fuck out, and I don't care if you stay at the park tonight. I don't care if you call your mom, your daddy, your uncle, your grandbabies. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get the fuck out. Alright? Or, let's say you're living with her, and you don't feel the same way, or she doesn't feel the same way about you. She's like, listen, I think you should go. Now, when women tell you I think you should go, that means you could probably give it a week. But in my experience, you know, give it a week and you'll be fucking her. But like, if she tells you, hey, you got a tip, you know, that's a necessary evil. You chose to live with her, you know what I'm saying? But it's a necessary step if you think it's going to that next level. Next level, you know what it is. It's the scariest card in the deck, marriage. But, you know, moving in is a necessary evil. You gotta do that before you get married. I'm a big practitioner on that. You gotta do it before you get married, because how else will you know? How else will you know that this is the one that we speak about in legend? All right, and I ain't talking about Neo. I'm talking about the woman that you can spend the rest of your life with. If you don't move in, that's right, you won't know. That's why you gotta do it. And I know it can be tough. It can go bad very fast. You know what I'm saying? You could realize you hate this bitch. You could realize you love this bitch. You could realize that she has a premium Snapchat. Or you could realize that she likes to be tied up on her bed, and she wasn't letting you tie her up before because it wasn't her bed. You got to think about these things. But one thing about moving in that I can tell you is that if you have a fetish, right, and you've been kicking it with her for a while, if you have a fetish, right, she may be like, oh, I don't know, when y'all are like fucking in your dad's house or at these hotels or motels, you know what I'm saying, Motel 6 for the win. But you know, once you get to your place, and I'm like, hey, I kind of want you to be tied up to this scorpion bed, she'll be more likely to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna put this blindfolding ball gag in my mouth and let's try it out. You know, so if you're a freak like me, hey, you know, get you a place. She'll definitely do it then. Or I mean, if she doesn't do it, then why are you with her again? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. I think that's another option we haven't been exploring. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story for another day. If you're moving in, make sure that you love him or her. Make sure that y'all connect, and make sure that they don't cheat, because I would burn down the bitch house if she cheated on me and I gotta move out into the street. I'd be like, listen, it's time to die. You know what I'm saying? Not time to die. It's time for your house to die. Maybe your pet. No, your pet's gotta die. That's definitely it. Maybe I'm a psychopath. I don't know. It's Victor fucking Freeze, and I'll see y'all next time.